Welcome to Arma Conflict's rank guide for the Insurgency servers. In this guide, I will list ways to gain experience towards ranking up. First, let's talk about Veteran Bonus. A Veteran Bonus is awarded once you accumulate over 300 experience in a single life. When this happens, you receive a significant EXP boost. The best part? You can earn the Veteran Bonus multiple times in the same life as long as you keep stacking points. Wearing a radio backpack allows teammates to select you as a respawn point. Each time someone spawns on you, you'll receive a small amount of experience. A key tactic for gaining rank, as well as pushing an objective, is to move with a radio backpack into a secure location near an enemy-controlled point. Make sure to type in chat that you're in good position for spawns. You can also say this over radio, but keep in mind that when you transmit, your voice is also heard in proximity chat. This tactic is arguably the best experience per minute. Another option is to deploy the backpack by dropping it and selecting deploy. Doing this creates a temporary spawn point for you and your squad members, allowing up to 10 total respawns. Be sure to place it in a hidden spot. Doing this will reduce the chance that an enemy finds and dismantles it. If you want to see how many respawns you have left, return to the backpack and select Show Respawn Info. Once you see 0 out of 10 remaining, you'll need to dismantle the backpack before placing a new one. If you're at a new location with another backpack, but forgot to dismantle the previous one, you can simply create a new group with your squad and deploy the fresh backpack. The person who deploys the radio backpack earns experience each time a squad member spawns on it. Here's a tip. Keep your distance from enemies while acting as a respawn point. If any enemy is close to you, your teammates will not be able to spawn and will see a grayed out message that says enemies near, rather than the normal yellow message that says deploy. Capturing bases is one of the best ways to earn experience toward rank. Our servers have set capture times for each type of objective. Neither team has control of a point, then it is considered a neutral point. These take 60 seconds to capture. If the enemy team has control of a black point, it will take 180 seconds to capture. If the enemy team has control of a purple point, it will take 300 seconds to capture. You'll receive experience once the base is captured, as long as you're within the capture radius of the base. To actively contribute towards the capture, you must be inside the inner circle. You'll know when you're in the inner circle when the text at the top of the screen changes to a progress bar. There's no minimum player requirement to start capturing a base. As long as your team has the majority of players inside the inner circle, capture will continue. Here's a tip for capturing bases. Mark the objective you're seizing on your map by selecting the flag. Doing this grants an extra 10% experience upon capture. Transporting troops can yield a high amount of experience, especially at the start of matches. The driver of any vehicle is rewarded with experience simply by driving passengers to points. Here's another tip. Make sure to carry a radio backpack while doing troop transport. This way, you gain experience from both player spawns and transporting. Getting kills can also be a fast way to rank up. Each kill rewards you with experience, and kills made inside contested objectives provide a small bonus. If you want to maximize experience through combat, focus on staying alive as long as possible. This way, you'll stack up your veteran bonus over time. If you're inside a friendly controlled point that the enemy has radio connection to, you'll periodically receive experience for a base defense. Killing enemies who are attempting to capture the base you're defending gives more experience. Running supplies is a straightforward method to gain rank while helping your team. Supplies can be loaded from your MOB, usually into transport trucks, and delivered to points with enough storage. Here's a supply tip. Look for green circles on your map near your base. These are supply caches holding up to 10,000 supplies. Using these can be faster than constantly driving back and forth from MOB. Building defenses is often slower than other experience gain methods, but it can pay off. If your base can be contested by the enemy, you'll earn defense points while building fortifications. Gaining both building and defense experience at the same time adds up quickly. And remember, staying alive while building means you'll also keep working towards your veteran bonus. Now that you know how to gain rank in our servers, here are some things you can gain for climbing up the ranks from private all the way to major. Upon reaching higher ranks such as sergeant and lieutenant, you are now able to spawn helicopters if there is enough supply for them at any point. You will also now be able to spawn APCs from the heavy depot. At lieutenant, you can go to the artillery board in MOB and call in a smoke barrage on any forward point. Once you reach the rank of major, you can call in an artillery strike. These both have a cooldown and can do damage to friendly units, so be sure to coordinate with your team when using the arty board. Thank you for playing our servers. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by the Discord and ask in the general chat or the INS chat.